morning to the second day of our testing for the Goodwood Members Meeting, where today our own cars are here, along with Jaguar Classic Works' D-Type. So main things, I mean, with our own cars, we're pretty comfortable with where they're at. GT40 just needs brakes, tyres, quick feel out, make sure it's comfortable, and make sure we're happy with that. Mini needs a little bit more work in terms of its balance. It's a bit newer to us. So I'll be doing a few more laps in that before we hand that to Amy Watts for the members meeting. Already had a run in Jag Classics D-Type, a couple of bits and bobs to iron out with that. So gorgeous conditions again at Goodwood, it couldn't get better. We're going to have a really great day. I'm going to do probably about 5 laps in this GT40, bring in a new set of pads and discs. So the idea is to like slowly build up their temperature so they work together. If you go too fast, what happens is you glaze the surface of the pad and the disc, and it damages both. So we have to give track time to that, because obviously the brakes are one of the most important parts of the car. There's no way to do it. I mean, you can pay for very expensive machines that do it, but it's actually probably cheaper to do it in the car. But we have to give track time to it. So we're going to build brake temperature, then have a little run, feel this car out, make sure it's on the button and nice, and then put it away, just because every mile you do is another mile where something might go wrong, basically. So that's the plan now. It's a really easy schedule for this GT40 today. Straight out in the D-Type, we adjusted the throttle pedal, but then it left us too tight to get full throttle on the engine side. So did a run where the car clearly wasn't pulling. Nowhere, obviously, brought it in, readjusted the throttle back to where it previously was. And then the car was okay, actually, struggling a bit with the box and clutch. I wasn't getting all the clutch in the car, so they've adjusted the mechanism of the clutch to get that absolutely right. Now we're putting blockers on second gear, because you catch, as with a lot of these historic cars, you catch the back of the gate for reverse as you put the car into second in the D. You have to really think about second. Never good when you have to think about second, because they're always like those little braking zones where you've got to just find a bit of time on entry, and if you're thinking about second, you lose time. GT40 went well. We have a little aerodynamic fix to do on the door, which wanted to come open during the run. But all I was doing was bedding in a set of brakes. They're the softer brake pads that we use for the sprint races. So getting those absolutely right, they're bedded in. We're going to give it a proper run in terms of its balance, and then scrubbing a set of tyres this afternoon. Mini initially had a braking issue with a long brake pedal, but we found the way to cure that, given the brakes a bleed through. Massive grip in the Mini, pulling really nicely, really happy with it. Super little car. So all good. Got a little bit of vibration now through the steering rack of it, so we're fixing that, and it's in the steering system itself. So tighten that back up, get it absolutely right, and then go again. It's now lunchtime, would you believe? We must have done like 6 runs or something, but needs to be done because I've got a lot of cars to get right for the members meeting, so happy days. Good day was had by all. Decent run in the GT40. I went a bit the wrong way on setup personally. I think it's as a result of jumping out of other things really. I tried to settle the rear down a little bit and we went a bit too far, so put some ride height, we lowered the rear ride height slightly, softened the rear bar and took a little bit of bump damping out of the car. Had quite a lot of understeer then. So we've kind of been rowing back on those changes all day, ready to rock and roll for the members meeting really. So that's good. And I think it's the car I'm most confident about. That and my two I'm pretty confident about. Mini has done a great time today. You normally aim for a mid sort of 32 in the morning, and then a 33 in the middle of the day. They're really reactive to the temperature of the temperature of the air. Also, it's been really windy from midday onwards. It sounds mad with a historic car, but it does affect, if you drive them into a headwind, it really does affect the Mini. So, you know, low 33s again in the afternoon's a really good time for it. Really nicely balanced. Amy will have fun in that. So a good day was had by all. Jag have gone with the D-Type. That needs a different set of ratios, I think, but beyond that, it's there or thereabouts. Is it absolutely optimum? Not quite, but I think, you know, for a car they've put together for the event and not really tested, I think we're close to the button with it. So a good day was had by all. Nothing is broken, which is good, and everything's set up and ready for the members meeting.